Hey guys, I wasn't going to record this, but I guess this is part of the experience. I just had a little bit of a sad moment. I was just kind of looking at how a lot of people, a lot of the exchange students here have started to all really kind of make groups already, or like they have people that they're getting really close with. And I don't know if that's because of their personalities, or because they're like living closer together on campus or whatever. Just felt a little sad for a little bit. Kind of felt like I'm not a part of a group yet, even though it's only like 3 days until like class is starting, and only a week and a half have been here. So I'm kind of trying to calm myself down, but the anxiety is kicking in a little bit, that I'm kind of far away from people that I am close with. So I feel a little bit alone here. But yeah. There's like a trip that they planned for a bunch of the exchange students, not this weekend but the weekend after. I'm going to that, so I think that will help. I think so. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and be more outgoing. It also doesn't help that the classes that I'm taking don't have other exchange students. I'm the only exchange student in them, as far as I can tell. I don't know if that will change by the end of the week, but I don't think there's very many business people anyways. But yeah, like there's a lot of international relations people here, so they have a lot of classes together. That's probably another factor. But yeah, I just wanted to share that because it is a part of this experience, I guess. But yeah, it's only been a week and a half again, so I'm gonna try and get rid of this anxiety and just chill out and focus on getting school started a little bit. I have until June to do amazing things here, so I'm just gonna relax, or try to. Anyways, on a happier note, I bought a bag today. I didn't realize I needed a bag this big, and I brought just a small one to kind of carry the basic things, and it wasn't working at all. And another thing I'm sure you will all enjoy, just give me 1 second here. Did my laundry today. I could only do one load because I have to dry it all like this, and only one load fits at a time. I should actually check how dry this is. Oh, yep, drying nicely. Yep, good. Let's see this one, it's getting less. Yep. And yeah, this isn't even everything. My pants didn't fit there, so I had to, there's like another balcony, like a tiny one downstairs. I had to put chairs out and hang those on the chairs there. So yeah. And then I guess my second load I have to do tomorrow. Actually no, probably can't do it tomorrow, because by the time I get back it's almost sunset. Just because of how the bus is running out of coach work. Even though I finish class at 2:45, I have to wait till 3:40 for the bus because there's no bus in between that time. So I end up coming home like 5-ish or like 5:15, and that's just like 10-15 minutes before the sunset. So I don't think I could get laundry out, so I might have to do it Thursday after class, because Thursday my class ends at 9:45, and then I can take the 10:40 bus out, or no, I think I have to take the 11:40 bus. I don't know, their bus timing is weird. I don't know why they don't have more buses. I guess just as in general, people do not finish school at the time that I finish school. So, I don't know, I guess I'll just have to use the time to study. But yeah, that is about it. I had 3 classes yesterday, 1 class today. I don't know if I mentioned that. And I like them all, actually. This week is an add drop week, so we go to the classes, we see how they are, we see if we're okay with the workload and everything, and then if we don't like it, then we can drop them and try getting into other courses. But thankfully, I like all of the ones I have, and I think the workload will be pretty manageable. I have business law, which just has a midterm and final and participation, and then I have industry and culture production, which kind of looks at like the entertainment industry as a whole. I've taken entertainment marketing before, but this is going to be as a whole, the entire industry and all aspects of it. And then I have basic Turkish, and both of the culture production has just a couple of like assignments and projects. And then basic Turkish has like exams and then an oral thing, and like they all have participation. And then the one I had this morning had a couple of exams, couple of written kind of like little reports, and then a bigger report. But again, it all seems pretty manageable. All the profs seem very good, very helpful, that if we need any help with anything, they'll be very willing. So I think I'm good. I'm gonna stay in all the classes that I got into, which I'm very thankful for, because I don't know what I would do if I had to go start looking for another class to replace one of these. Because of course I have certain guidelines from my home university, and then there's certain classes at Coach that are not available to exchange students to take. So yeah, I'm very glad I do not have to go through that struggle. But yeah, I guess just trying to stick to looking at the bright side of things. Hello, so it is almost 2:30, I think. I had class this morning and I went to sleep a little late last night, but I let myself wake up a little late too, and I just went to school, like just changed my clothes, brushed my teeth, and left. And now not now, I came home at around 12:30, and I put a load of laundry in, ate, did my face just because I felt like it, and I'm gonna actually go to Basilica. I don't know if it's pronounced our way or Turkish, like the Turkish phonetics. It's Cistern, so I don't know if it's cistern or just G-stern, I don't know. But it's basically a very old Roman water system, and I think at some point it was some kind of basilica, so that's actually a place to see. It's near the Sultanahmet, but we didn't get to see it the other day when we were there. I'm gonna go there on my own. And I'm going because I'm trying to battle the anxiety that I'm getting with homesickness. So I want to be able to do something on my own. I don't want to have to rely on being with someone all the time. So I think doing this during the day will be a good way for me to do that. Also, next weekend there is a trip that Exchange Mentors planned for the exchange students to a city called, or a place in Turkey called Bursa, and so I'll be going to that as well with some exchange students. And the weekend after that, I'm trying to plan a trip with exchange students to Ephesus. It's an ancient ruined city, and I'm trying to see if I can figure out a group of people to come with me to that, just because it is traveling somewhere that I'm not familiar with, and I think it'd be nice to see it with some people. But yeah, for today, that is what I'm doing. So getting here was a bit of a hassle. Both the bus and the tram that I took were really, really full. People were irritated. People were not enjoying themselves. Neither was I. So it's a little bit of a mission to get here, but I am here. And right outside the basilica, there's actually a stone. It's called the Million Stone, or Million something. And it's basically a marker that was also made during the time of Constantine in the 4th century. And I think it was as a marker for when they traveled around. So this is it. This gives a little bit of information. So yeah, this is the beginning point of the Roman main road. This is basically a checkpoint, I guess, or starting checkpoint. And this is really cool. I'm not sure if you can see. This shows how far all these places are. So Nairobi is, where is it? 85, 60. So it's pretty cool. Alright, now I'm going to go inside. That tower is not right next to the basilica. It's over here. And the basilica is down there. So that's where we're going. Okay, so I don't know what's wrong with my sense of direction. It is right here. That's the tower, and that's it right there. And like, that's for sure this time, I promise. Like, there's a sign and everything. So I'm sure that this is it. Alright, okay, so we are in. Museum card unfortunately doesn't work in here. You can only pay cash. Everyone has to pay 20, but it looks really cool. I don't know how well you guys can see. Hope you can see something. This is all water down there. There are fish in the water. And it's just like this huge kind of area that you can walk through. This is Basilica Cistern, built during the reign of Emperor Justinianus in the 6th century, the age of glory for Eastern Rome. It is 140 meters long and 70 meters wide and covers a total area of 9,800 square meters. There are 336 marble columns. In the cistern, each is 9 meters high. The columns are arranged in 12 rows, each consisting of 28 columns. Yeah, the two Medusa head columns found in the northwest corner of the cistern are the great examples of the Roman age art sculpture. So there's two Medusa heads in here somewhere. But I wish this captured everything better. But that's okay, we'll see. We'll see how much you guys can see. Probably nothing. But you can see they have lights at the base of almost every column. And it gives it like a very, very haunted kind of look, actually. I'm hoping that if I take pictures of this, it'll show up a lot better. I'm trying to keep camera steady as possible, but it's hard for me to like keep myself steady when I walk. So that is a struggle. I don't know if you guys can hear, but they have a bit of like music, I think, playing, and it makes it look kind of creepy. Alright, so this says Medusa is this way. And let's read about Medusa. So, yeah, so pictures are coming out way better than the video, I think. But I hope you guys can see a little bit of something. They've illuminated some parts. I think the Medusa heads are illuminated, so like how sick does that look? Okay. So I think there's something here. Well, first of all, there's fishies here. Oh, it's a wish pool, it says. I'm not gonna zoom in on that, that is too much. Should I make a wish? If I make a wish, I might cry. Alright, I'm gonna do it, 1 second. Okay, here is my lira. And does it matter how this is thrown in? Should I try flicking it in? I don't think I'm very good at that. Yay! It went in. And I wish that up until June, I'm gonna really enjoy myself. Like fully, with nothing getting in the way of it. I think down there is Medusa. Down there where all the lights are. Very well lit area so that you can see it. But yeah, there's 2 Medusa heads. Apparently one is upside down and one is tilted a little, I think. So I don't know if they're like on the ground or where are they? Let's see. Alright, so there's one Medusa head. This is the one that's upside down. And yeah, it's the base of the column. Okay, and making our way to Medusa number 2. She's on her side. Can you tell? People are trying to selfie. Alright, those were the Medusas. That's kind of like the main thing here, I guess. That's about it. Time to go back. Carefully. And I'm actually very proud of myself that I did it by myself. When I was leaving the house, I was feeling really anxious, like I was gonna throw up and cry all at the same time. But I managed and I got out here, and I'm debating actually, do I want to stick around and stay out and do something, or do I want to just go home? Because when I'm home and I'm by myself, it doesn't put me in the best headset or mindset. Headset. So yeah, I don't know yet. I will tell you, I guess I'll decide when I get out. This is Gulhane, and don't really, oh, that's the palace, I think. I don't really know. I don't know what's up there. Oh no, that's the Palace Museum. and the archaeological museum. Oh, I'm kind of tempted to go right now. But that is not for today. That is for another day. So let's just see what's here. I think it's just a park.
Show you guys can hear them.